Hello, Professor. My name is Suzanne Justiniya. Today I will present the final project, which is about the slower file system with my partner. Her name is Rana Rufai. So this project we implemented in the C language. And the first, I will talk about the objectives. We had two objectives. First, to understand how the file systems work, especially the directory hierarchy and the storage management. Second, to understand the sum of the performance issues file system deal with. So we have the overview of this project. In this project we have the file system. The methods and the data structures that an operating system utilization to monitor of the files on the disk. That is the technique the files are arranged on the disk. Also, the data on the system is the composed as the files. This assists to make the data to be apportioned consistently, thus making it simple to recognize and separate it. In addition, the file system is used to control the way data is stored. After dividing the data into the pieces and giving names, the data will be effectively separated and identified. So each group of this data called the file and the structure used to manage the data and the names is known as the file system or the folder. So the file is considered a sequence of the bits, bytes, lines, or records defined by the file creator or user. About the directory is considered as a unique file, has many files and subfiles. That means we have many directories. A user level library in the libfs source, our file system is built inside of this library, which means it can link with to access files and the directories. About the libfs API includes the file system calls, a set of the calls that deal with the file access, and also a set of the calls that deal with the directories. So, in general, the slower file system project about the main source, the process on this source is to load upload the disk image, creating the directors and the files. Next, doing the read and the write a directory plus the file read and write access its configuration. At the end of this file, the data of the buffer format in the hexa. Also, the project divided the disk sector to several segments. First, superblock and inode bitmap and data bitmap and inode block and the data block.
Hi, Professor. My name is Rana, and now I will do that in the terminal, the command. So at the beginning, we uh, we write it. We run the command in the Mac PC. So we write the direction of of the folder that it had the code in C. So we write cd slash user, then the user of the PC run and fail, then the disk and the final project, and then we'll enter. Then we will type the source make .ch, and then it's come up with the error, the linker command failed with the exit code 1. So this error appear when execute this command source.main.sh. After that we wrote the command dot main space disk.amg, and then it's run successfully. And now after write this command, it will appear like create a directory, so it will create a directory create for folder 1 and 2 and 3, which is here it's appear the directory is already exit because we already did this before to make sure it's run correctly. And then it will create a file, so if it's create a file folder 1 and file 1 and so on. And then we have like read the size directory, so it shows the size of the directory. And for the handling any ambushes that we faced by searching online and improve strategy and use our experience, and also using debug method is help us to discover the logic error. And that's it. Thank you.